Hello there, and welcome to, well, a little bit of everything. Got some bases, player bases that I'm popping here. I got some task force, replays, well, just a little mix, just for the fun of it, see what falls out. Obviously, I am rolling with, I'm pretty sure it would be the classic 3 boost, or tri-boost, 3 statue boost for this. But to be honest, I can't remember. It all starts to blend in. I know I did this attack earlier in the week when I was trying to clear for something, and it just, I don't know. So I wanted to take the opportunity to kick Phil's butt outside of Hammerman, because Phil showed up on my map, and I figured, like, Phil, you're going down. So, yeah, I guess the big thing I wanted to kind of cover in this episode is the fact that my builders have officially run out of time. I don't know, their contract is up, if you would. Actually, that's yeah, a really good way of saying it. Their contract is up. And I am back down to 1 builder because obviously I canceled the subscription before it came to renew. Hopefully anyone who wanted to get rid of the extra builder did the same. And anyone who wanted to keep the builder, I heard you guys had a whole slew of interesting things going on. Primarily being your builders, even though they had their contracts renewed, just up and booked it, left all you guys hanging. That was brutal. The good news is, if this has happened to you and you're, cussing out Supercell, I'm pretty sure they have corrected the issue, and you can once again have your lovely second worker doing its thing. But anyways, so my experience in the last month with this second worker is that if you're in maybe, like, say 40s, like early 40s and lower, you're absolutely gonna love this freaking thing. You are going to be able to breeze through these levels so quickly. I'm hoping, because what I experienced at the high end, I should correct that. With my low-end defenses that, hadn't really gotten much love, I was able to upgrade them really fantastically. But when I started getting stuff up to the really high-end, like, end game sort of levels, for example, I guess sniper towers and cannons from level 19 to 20 are 2.4 million of each of the 3 resources, or thereabouts. It felt like 2.4 was like the magic number, and I think the flamethrowers actually went through a 2.4 million of each phase. It's almost like each defense that, like, works its way to max. There's that one level that's 2.4 million of everything. Well, when you've got 6 cannons and 7 sniper towers, that's a lot of 2.4 millions. Even with the two workers getting through that, because, like, the cannons were like 1 day, 8 hours, I believe. Sniper towers were shorter. They were only like a day, I want to say. But yeah, it was pretty intense to constantly be going through this and constantly, like, clearing the map, trying to get to the point where I can pull off these higher level upgrades. Don't get me wrong, I still have my machine guns, which I think are around 16 or 17. I've got the the mortars, which are level 14. So I still definitely have some defenses in there that are nice. They're low enough. They're like sub the 2.4 millions, but going through all of the cannon and sniper upgrades that I did, as well as, like, flamethrowers and all these other things, I've kind of gotten to the point where those defenses are starting to cost a lot more. And, like, 2.4 on its own is not that big a deal. You know, you can kind of breeze through that on a good off day. Like, you get a good reward with Dr. T and a good off reward, and bam, you can drop that out. Unfortunately, when you're doing 2 of them, it turns it into 4.8s every day. Sorry, don't mind the critter army. The critters are coming. So, also, cool workout, Mergen? Congratulations for getting your VP up there. Obviously, they know what they are doing offensively. They're kicking some butt and taking some names. But sorry, yeah, back. So every day pumping out 4.8 million. It almost starts to feel like back when I was doing the landing craft upgrades, where I'd like do you know, level 20 to 21 or 21 to 22. Like, those landing craft upgrades start getting pretty costly, and it started to feel like that. The only difference being that back then I was going in between those. You know, I was normally leaving like a day in between those, where I'd upgrade like a low-level defensive thing just to let my map refresh. But now, because I'm doing nothing but defenses and they're all getting pretty expensive, I was starting near the end of my month to have problems keeping up with the resource demands of the upgrades, because my map has been slaughtered, and I absolutely love seeing a level 65 player show up with like max reserves, you know, like it's great because I see a 65 and I'm just like scout, and you see like 367k, by the way. I'm assuming that is max or pretty close to it, because I've had a couple of people giving 367,000 of each resource. So I assume, maybe I'm wrong. If I am, doesn't matter. It's still pretty cool that they're giving almost 400,000 of each. And then of course, like, gold is always like 400k, but I don't care about gold. I've already maxed out my my armory and explored my whole map. So I'm one of them when it comes to the gold reserve, because I'm sure everybody that scouts me is like, ooh, 450,000 gold, that would be nice for a Gren upgrade or a Scorcher upgrade or what have you. But my resources are always just like wiped right out, because I'm normally just scraping by to put together enough to pull off my my actual building upgrades, which has been fantastic, because in that time, in the month that I have had the extra builder, I have pretty much gotten an entire level. So, like, level 63 to 64 is I think a couple levels before are already still 3,000 XPs per level, and I pulled off 3,000 XP in a month, which is fantastic for anyone looking to max out, or looking to progress, or looking to get to people who are looking to get to a certain part of the game faster, because that's what they're looking for. For people who are already maxed, it might not be as big a deal, but for people who are, I don't know, maybe looking to be able to, you know, push the leaderboards, and they need all of their defenses maxed, honestly, the builder is fantastic for that. Also, like, if there's a crab in town, like, oh man, next Mega Crab, I am for sure going to be renewing the subscription for my builders, because 100% having the extra builders, I would be able to upgrade like the super high end defenses, the stuff that's like kind of not being done yet, because it's a lot of resources. I think the level 21 sniper tower is like 2.7, 2.8 million wood, like 2.5 million stone, and 2.3 million iron. So like 21 to 22 is going to be even more than that. And oh baby, I am looking forward to hopefully a crab coming. Everybody says it's coming. There's a lot of rumors and whatnot, but I have no idea when it's going to be coming. But when it does, oh, that builder is going to get some work. Also, I'm hoping that I can really start to, flood my map with nice big whales, which means even after the crab is done, because the crab lasts for 3 days, you've got that builder for an entire month. I'm hoping I can fill up my my map with enough whales that I can kind of cruise through the rest of the month without too many problems. Anyways, as you can see, Quick Charge is very slowly coming to an end. It was actually very exciting, and at that, because I don't know if you noticed at the beginning of the replay here, but the timer read like 4 minutes and 8 seconds, and considering you only get 4 minutes for an attack, you know that it was a freaking long one. Honestly, I'm pretty sure I finished this attack when I did it the first time around. I'm pretty sure I finished this attack with 3 seconds or 1 second. I can't remember exactly which one, which is why it's over 4 minutes in the replay, because you gotta watch all the buildings blow up. Anyways, guys, thanks very much for watching. Hopefully this has been helpful. Hopefully it's been entertaining. And most importantly, hopefully you guys have a fantastic day.